here we are at Partizan 2017, or the Other Partizan. I'm here with Dave and his wonderful Sudan setup. We've got British troops set up across the map. The guards who are doomed to die. British Zariba with their balloon, and a supply convoy coming in. And Dave's got these cards set up all over the table. That can only mean trouble. We are kind of surrounded by games. It's Dave. There we go. Just to make you dizzy. So hopefully we'll do some updates throughout the course of the day. Hi folks, lunchtime, so we're taking a bit of a respite just to go for a wander and see what we can find. Some really nice stalls here, some really interesting bits and bobs. I've got a couple of books so far. Game wise, things are moving forward. We've got Maddists turning up everywhere. Imperial positions definitely under threat here in the village. Some cavalry charges cleaning up Maddist camels. We've had a little bit of action over around this end of the Zariba, but not very much. A couple of units driven off, and some big Maddist forces here advancing. My column here, bit of a disaster. 2 turns of rolling out of command rolls basically, so they stood and didn't do anything other than shoot. Thankfully we were relieved by the appearance of the Bengal Lancers, 2 squadrons of them, and the Scots Guards who came out with Barnaby, I think it is, in order to support. So that got the column moving again. Bengal Lancers just took out a huge horde of Maddist infantry. Lost a stand in the process, but basically I managed to roll high enough to keep the cavalry fresh. Got another squadron just arrived. I'm going to keep moving up and get these guys in. The chap in the balloon's been kind of abandoned, so we need to rescue him. We've started the steam engine as part of our defensive strategy. I'm hoping that the train whistle is going to be enough to scare off some of these cavalry. And basically, this is it so far. A whole host of Maddist cavalry standing right here. And the gun on the corner I rolled a jam for. So yeah, could go either way. Catch you later. Right, this is us going into our kind of final turn here. Things are looking a little bit grim. We have the Maddy and his horde about to go and give the sailors a good time. The Camel Corps are now no longer known as the Camel Corps, they are merely the Corps, as their camels have been captured. They're looking a bit surrounded there. We've managed to beat off the Maddy cavalry so far, but both our Gardner guns jammed on more or less the first shot last turn, so they're useless. And the Indians have arrived, but possibly not in time to save the day. So we'll get back once we've finished this turn, and then we'll be packing up. So, end of the game, the Indian Brigade burned its water carriers in order to get up close. The other units here used all the firepower to get rid of the Mahdist who were in the way, and allowed the Indian Brigade here to pour fire into the big Mahdist horde, which helped us break it in combat. Unfortunately, the sailors took a bit of a pounding, and this small unit here is all that remains of the Camel Corps, with the village totally falling to the enemy, including all the camels. So Mahdist cavalry didn't do too much, but it kind of tied us up over on that flank. The way we had deployed our forces kind of limited us a little bit here with what firepower we could bring to bear, and the fact that we kept rolling sixes on the command move to get our column to move at the beginning of the game really hurt us as well. But as usual, the Bengal Lancers did excellently. Indian troops really proved their worth. Scots Guards did okay, I suppose. And the Gardner guns proved as useless as they are every other game. So never trust guns which rely on dice rolls to work. That's it, guys. I think it's just about packing up time here. Getting a bit quiet. It was really busy earlier on. So yeah, have a quick pack away, another quick round of shopping, and then off home. Thanks very much.